Welcome back to Southern Lightwork. There is a full moon tonight on morning of October 7th, Tuesday. 10/7 could be significant for you. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. But I wanted to come on here and I was about to go to bed and I just felt like I need to do a love reading. Just felt called to. So, got some selenite on the table, playing a love frequency. I believe it's a 528 hertz frequency. My chair is extremely creaky, so I'm going to try not to move too much. Yes, 528 hertz is the love frequency, manifesting love. So hopefully you can catch that in the background while I'm talking. Love's in the air. And I actually just went outside because I wanted to feel a little bit of the energy directly from the moon. And it's been so cloudy for the past couple of days here in Georgia, so I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to see it, but I was about to give up, and I turned around to walk back in the front door, and I looked up, and there's another spot that looked kind of bright, kind of illuminated. And then when I turned around to go back in, I saw another spot that looked like, okay, that looks like moonshine up there. And sure enough, it was kind of peeking through the clouds. The clouds were like dissipating just as I looked up. So I gave thanks. I gave thanks for that moment. And it looked like an eye opening in the sky. I mean, it was so beautiful. I didn't even take my phone, and I wish I had, but you know, spirit gives you little gifts when you ask for it. And it's just little things like that. People might look at that, and folks who don't search for ways to be grateful and think nothing of it, like, big whoop, it's the moon, it's in the sky every night. But I don't take anything for granted, especially after some of the stuff I've been through, what I'm going through. I don't take anything for granted. And there are no coincidences. So I'm drinking some elderberry tea. I'm going to use this character oracle that I just got. Kind of liking it. I will use this deck to get I was thinking about doing a character first, but maybe I'll get a few. You know, this might actually be a pick a card. This might be my very first pick a card reading, even though those tend to run really long. I'm gonna try to keep it really quick. So yeah, maybe I'll try to make this a pick a card. On a full moon, is that weird? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a pick a card on a full moon, but probably I have. Pretty sure I have. So I'm going to just pick a few. I'm gonna pick 3. Let's see who wants to be seen. That guy. I'll do the first card. And go this way. All right. Those are going to be our 3. So put them here. Let you choose. And I think I'll add a charm to each card. Make it a little more interesting. So first charm we have with card 1 is going to be pair of angel wings. You can see that in the light. Using some pretty low light here. Show it better if I put it on the card. Let's do that. Card number 2, I got like a little fox. So that's number 2. And number 3 is a dragonfly. So choose which one you would like. You can pause the video if you want to make your selection, and I will timestamp it in the description, and so you can skip to whichever one you chose. Choose what feels right, and meet me at your timestamp. All right, pile number 1. Your card is Avenger. Memory, resolve, hatred, and plotting. Uh-oh. Doesn't feel very love-like, and we got an angel with that. So could this be about an angel of death, which is not necessarily a bad thing? I've been kind of aligned with that myself, honestly. Because, an angel of death doesn't necessarily, it's not like the Grim Reaper. It's not, let me take a sip of tea, excuse me. It's not like what you see in horror movies and Scream, if you've ever watched that franchise. It's more about kind of delivering karma, being given the ability to call judgment, that whatever your true soul's identity is, because a lot of us are just wearing neat suits and blending in, but we're not we're not from here, clearly. And I haven't gotten all into all the reptilian people and all that. I just know that some of us have divine purposes, and some of them are to bring justice to people, intentionally or unintentionally. So that could be you. It could be a person coming towards you. Let's see what comes through with your breakthrough is coming from this deck. And I'm going to see if I can read from the guidebook if it seems relevant. I will do an intuitive interpretation first and then see what the guidebook says. Choose yourself. Ooh. Okay, so maybe this is talking about something you need to get out of. Does that feel like it's resonating? Let's see. Is there a... Yeah, there's a table of contents. So I can't sit here and flip through this whole book. Make this reading 12 hours long. Core messages: every time you do, you rise. Key themes are self-worth, empowered choice, boundaries, inner alignment, self-trust, radical self-love. The message is that every moment you choose yourself, your needs, your dreams, your truth, you rise a little higher. You claim a little more of your power. Choosing yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Because no one else can save your life, speak your truth, or carry your vision but you. I don't think I read that wrong. Because no one else can live your life, speak your truth, or carry your vision but you. Yeah. This card is a reminder that your own approval is the only one you truly need. Stop waiting for someone else to say you're worthy. Say it to yourself. Choose you in the quiet moments, in the big decisions, in the way you talk to yourself when no one's listening. Self-honoring choices build an unstoppable life. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see what Tarot has to say about that. I'm using the Smith-Waite deck. And then I'm going to get some love messages. See if we can make sense of those from this Roses in Love deck. So, and I'm looking at this Avenger card again. You know, it can be interpreted so many different ways. This could be you as an earth angel, an angel of death, something or some angelic creature that is calling judgment. Can also be that you have strong angelic protection from someone or something. And since this is a love reading, this could be, you know, someone that you want a connection with, someone you wanted one with, someone you had one with, or currently in one that is calling you to do this. So see what tarot says. Clarify Avenger and choose yourself. Page of Cups. And this is giving me emotional immaturity. It really is. It's giving me emotional immaturity. A couple more. Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. That feels like somebody from your past broke your heart. So, are you holding on to something because of the longevity that you thought you had, or from the history? How long you've been with this person, or how long you've loved or been in love with this person, and it's been unrequited, it's been non-reciprocal. Might be time to let it go. Just what the cards are saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Now, Roses in Love. Let's see what I'm going to ask about self-love from this deck. I'm going to ask what you need to hear from your higher self. Roses in Love Oracle deck. What do you need? Since you need to choose yourself, you need to consider the emotional immaturity. That could also be you breaking your own heart with the Three of Swords. That is a card about heartbreak that is either in your mind, something you've done to yourself in some cases. Threes are also about collaboration, and somebody could have helped you to break your heart, but maybe you added to it. Maybe it was a codependent situation because there was history. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. It's something a lot of us, most of us, have probably been through. So what would your higher self say to you about this connection? I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Remember, this is a message to you, from you. So if you feel disappointed in yourself for needing to let go of something, someone, it's okay. It's okay. Forgiveness goes for you too. We need to forgive ourselves for some of the pain that we've endured in relationships, and how we've treated ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, right? So, and you have angelic protection. I do feel that. So whatever you need to do, go ahead and do it. This full moon energy is assisting you. Your ancestors and spirit team are assisting you if that's something you believe in, if that's something that helps you. You're not alone. You can do it. I wish you the best. Thanks for watching. All right, pile number 2. Your card is a blacksmith. Forge, melting, shaping, tempering. Somebody that works with their hands. And this channel is all about imagination. So use your imagination here. It doesn't have to literally be about somebody that does something with their hands for a living. This could be somebody that's just alchemizing. Blacksmiths work with iron and other types of metal to shape them, to heat them up so hot that they bend. So this could be about enduring something. It could be somebody who is very, very strong, stable. somebody who can help you to change if you're if you're a rigid thinker, perchance. So your breakthrough is coming. A card from this deck. Let's see what we get. Big dream big, start now. That's a good card. It's all about dreaming. It's all about what do you want for yourself? What do you dream that you can have? The only difference between dreaming about it and actually having it is the action that it takes to make it happen. Manifesting. Manifestation is not just sitting and thinking about things. You got to actually take action, right? Start is an action word. Now is when, and this has a full moon on it. How appropriate. How appropriate for tonight. So let's see what Tarot has to say about this. It's just starting to feel like these aren't about love at all. Pile number 1 felt like I don't know. You'll have to watch it if you think that you might get something from that message. Check it out. I don't want to give it away. That full moon is and the clouds, like I was just talking about how cloudy it is tonight. That feels like it's very significant. Wish I could have seen the stars though. I couldn't see a single star. Only saw clouds. It was so cloudy tonight. All right, what does Tarot have to say about the blacksmith and dream big, start now? I'm gonna pull 3 cards. Try to jump off the Lovers. Okay, are you manifesting alchemizing and manifesting a love, a lover, connection with someone? What else? Oh, 7 of Wands. Are you anticipating a struggle or a fight? Having a fight for, okay. Ooh, 5 of Wands and 4 of Cups. So apparently this is not going to be without obstacles. But we have a lot of passion, a lot of action being taken, talking about action words. 754, 6754. This is usually number 6 in tarot. You feeling like you lost an opportunity, or you may have missed an opportunity with someone? Or someone missed one with you? All right, didn't read the Dream Big Start Now card. Where are you? Okay. The core message of Dream Big Start Now says you don't need to have it all figured out. Beginnings, vision, inspired action, trusting the process, clarity through movement, permission to begin. Yeah. The big dream in your heart, it's not too much, it's not too late, and it's not meant to stay a daydream. You don't need a full map to begin the journey, just the courage to take the first step. The how will reveal itself as you move. Too often we wait for perfect clarity, flawless plans, or ideal timing, but real progress is born from momentum, not mastery. You don't need to be ready, you need to be willing. Aha. This card is your green light. Start messy, start small, start scared, just start. Your guidance is you may be holding a big vision in your heart and feeling overwhelmed by its size. That's okay. Big dreams are meant to stretch you, but they're not meant to paralyze you, like this 4 of Cups. This card invites you to shift your focus from outcome to initiation. Ask yourself, what's the smaller way I can begin? Then do that. Starting creates energy, and energy attracts opportunity. The path forward gets clearer with every step. Yeah, so if this is what you want, you just have to start. Don't worry about the fight. These people are sparring. They're not fighting yet. You know, they're not actually striking each other. They're just holding their wands up. You gotta think about the love that you have. Don't worry about the anxiety that's going to happen. You know, this person has their wand up, but there's nobody. You can't see the people holding these wands. There may not even be a fight, right? And then we're sparring. So we're thinking about, if you're thinking about fights you had in the past, maybe it's time to overcome those because this may be a missed opportunity. Start now. It might be something that you really, really want, and it might work out. Let's see what your higher self, I want to get higher self messages from this love oracle, because this is starting to feel like this is about the collective and not your person. Something that you need to do. I'm feeling I need to shuffle that one more time. What does your higher self say about this? I want to rebuild our connection. Somebody wants to rebuild. Somebody wants to forge. They want to melt, reshape, and temper. There's somebody that you were with, you broke up with, and then you're missing them. Or they're missing you. You're missing each other. It's looking like, it usually feels like, usually interpreted as the hand of God offering you another chance. Maybe it is about another chance with someone from your past, somebody that you used to be passionate about. There's some anxiety, there's some fighting, but you realize you need to work on that. You want to rebuild the connection. Take this as a sign that it's okay to do that. And with the dragonfly as your charm, dragonflies are about getting it out the mud, like for real. They're spawned in darkness. I talked about this in another reading a couple weeks ago. Like, they spawn in water and darkness, and then they just emerge flying. They're magical. You know, they're unexpected. They are resilient. So maybe it's time to try to get it together with your person, because it's possible that you both want the same thing. So that feels positive. There's hope. Should always have hope, no matter what. You know, what's the harm in trying if you're both okay? You both love each other. There wasn't so much harm done that you shouldn't, you know, that it's not safe to go back to them. Never know till you try. I wish you the best. Thanks for watching. All right, this one feels juicy. Pile number 3, you got the diviner with the little fox charm. Seer of the unseen, foresight, insight, cosmic connection. All right, this might be a twin flame. You might be a twin flame. Let's see what the other cards have to say. See what the Your Breakthrough is Coming deck has to say about this. Let me sip my tea. It's getting really cold. My incense is about to burn out. Sorry if you hear me gulping. Some good tea. I love that tea. All right. One more shuffle, Spirit. What does this collective for pile number 3 need to know about this diviner character? No one else is you. Oh, Okay. Yeah, that feels real twin flamey. Let me read what the card says. No one else is you, huh? We're going to page 87. Oh, that number might be significant for somebody. Okay, no one else is you. Core messages: your uniqueness is your superpower. Key themes are authenticity, self-celebration, individuality, inner worth, creative expression, soul purpose. The message is: you are a once and forever combination of soul, story, and stardust. No one else has your exact voice, your lens, your laugh, your light, and that's your power. This card is your invitation to stop trying to blend in and start standing all the way out. You weren't meant to copy, compete, or conform. You are meant to radiate. The things you've been told are too different or not enough may be the very things that make you unforgettable. Embrace them, lead with them, celebrate them. You don't need to be more like anyone else. You just need to be more like you. Yeah. For guidance, you may be feeling self-doubt, comparison, or pressure to fit some mold. This card is a reminder that your magic doesn't lie in sameness. It lies in your edges, your quirks, your voice. When you show up as yourself, fully and unapologetically, you give others permission to do the same. Your uniqueness isn't a weakness, it's your edge, and it's the reason the world needs what only you can bring. Absolutely. I love that. See what Tarot has to say about this. Yeah, one more. All right. What about no one else is you? I get 3 cards. All right. 8 of Swords and Lovers. I pulled the Lovers in pile number 2. Okay. I was overthinking a connection. What else? This is the card from this deck that makes me think of like an overbearing mother, or I mean, it can be taken either way. Like there's a mother interfering in a connection, or in a child's independence. Maybe a mother has influenced how one of these lovers thinks of themselves. I mean, this looks like this doesn't have to be a feminine. This can be this kid, male or female. They look kind of androgynous. This could be the same kid. And in this picture, it looks like the masculine and the lovers duo. It looks like the same person. Somebody is in their head. They're in love with you. And maybe they're healing childhood wounds right now. You might know this if you're a diviner. Might already sense it. That your person is overcoming this overthinking because they know that no one else is you. They're healing. Let me get one more. Okay. All of these cards, all of these nondescript cards in this deck are coming out. They left something in the cold. I don't want to keep pulling cards. They left something in the cold to do this. Maybe even their old self. This is giving ego death now. Like, both of these cards are in the snow. This looks like this card. This is what they think of you. This is what they think of what they're leaving. It could be about a relationship that's ended. Holy shit. Yeah, these look like the same place, or what, where they were opposed to where they're going. They're leaving something behind. They get overcoming this to be your lover and overcoming childhood wounding. This is gone though. This is in their past. All right, before I pull the whole deck, let's get a card from Roses in Love. What? Since this is feeling like a twin flame dynamic, I'm going to pull a card for you and your person. Let's see what you would say to each other if you could. If you're in separation or if it's just unspoken. A lot of twin flames already know each other, may not know each other, but this is given that you know each other. And there's a cosmic connection. Maybe you're both seers. And the fox charm is giving clever. There's a lot of strategy going on. There's a lot of cunning, hidden action, feelings going on here. So first card, I'm going to ask what your person might want to say to you. What would your person say to you? To the collective for pile number 3. I crave you. Whoa. Okay. And what would you tell your person? Okay, there's 2 cards. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down, and I can't imagine a life without you. So if that resonates, however you let your person down, or if you thought you did, it's going to be something worth talking about at some point. When union happens, I like to speak in the positive tense that when it happens, not if. So whatever this is, maybe you're the one in the 8 of Swords while your person is healing. Maybe you're worried about the length of time it's taking, and they're over here healing. And they're not rejecting you. They're not. Yeah, they're healing, and they're leaving something behind to come towards something that looks a lot better. So I would rest assured. I think all is well. Everything is fine. Just they're feeling this and they're healing. So if they're healing and they feel this, best believe they're coming. They are coming. So that sounds great. I wish you the best with that. And thank you for watching.